I don't want to sell my house faster or for more money, said no one ever. I'm Laura Baird with the Baird team, Coldwell Banker, Realty, Gundaker, and I want to talk to you about staging. People have their opinions about staging, but in a 2019 survey from the National Association of Realtors, 83% of buyers and buyers' agents said that staging allows the buyers to be able to visualize themselves in the home, which can help the home sell faster. And that's what that's what everyone wants, really, is to not have their home sit on the market. More than half of the seller's agents say staging decreases the amount of time the home is on the market. And homes sell about 72% faster than non-staged homes for a higher price, ranging from anywhere from 1% to 6% above list. So that all sounds great. And another little tidbit is 63% of buyers said they are willing to spend more money to move into a move-in ready house. So if staging helps it look move-in ready, I think it's well worth considering, because we are here to help you get the most money in the shortest amount of time for your home. All right, so many people have spent a couple years or a lifetime decorating their homes with things that are important to them, and that's wonderful. So why should you stage if you have a nicely decorated home? We're not talking about interior design. Interior design is helping decorate your home in a way that reflects you. Well, okay, we have to put on a different hat now and look at things through buyer's eyes, because what we need to do is remove things that are a reflection of you, the seller, and put in place items that appeal to the largest pool of buyers possible. Let me give you an example. All right, several years ago, we lived in Virginia, and we were getting ready to move. We hired a great agent, and she said, well, okay, I think that we should do some staging. And I thought, okay, that I didn't know exactly what that meant, but she went through room by room and pointed to things that said, this needed to go, this needed to go. You need to decrease the stuff in your closets by 50%. You need to, get rid of this, move this, pack up this. And I really thought, ouch. I was a little bit offended. I thought we lived in an okay place. Okay. But really, she knew what she was talking about. What she was talking about is that our decor was not universally desirable. It was reflections of where we had lived over the 20 years in the military and all kinds of things. It might have been interesting to look at, but it didn't necessarily enhance our house. So we had a nice house, and what she did was she brought in additional furnishings to accent our furniture, and did different items on the tables, and hung different artwork, and put on different bedspreads and all kinds of things like that. And it ended up, she knew what she was doing. Our house sold for top dollar the first weekend, and we had multiple offers. So nothing to complain about in the long run. So I just had to get used to the idea, and I think some of you might too. Okay, so we've talked about the fact that staging is different than interior design. So we've all got that down. What does a stager do? A stager will, make sure that they'll do tablescapes. They will make sure that there's a nice balance between hard and soft decor in a room, giving it a sense of warmth. The items that are used are fresh and clean and current and neutral. And all of those things are really important. Buyers today have very high expectations, and we can thank HGTV. That's what they are looking for, those end results. And so we want to help you make your home appeal to them. Staging can create a positive emotional response in a buyer, and when that happens, that likely means an offer, or an offer at a higher price. So according to the National Association of Realtors, the most important rooms to stage would be the living room, followed by the kitchen, the master bedroom, and then the dining room. Before you actually stage, what are some things that you, the seller, can do? whether you hire a staging company or not. One thing is you want to clean. You want to clean like you've never cleaned before. And if you don't want to do it, hire a company. It will be well worth your money. So it's $200 or $250 to clean a home well. You'll get that back, when you sell your house more quickly than if it didn't show well the first time. You want to declutter, and that is removing about 50% of every item in each room and closets. When you remove it from the room, you can't just put it in the closet because buyers open closets. So what we want to do is when they are looking, we want them to open a closet and say, oh my gosh, there's a lot of room in here. Even though if it's full, maybe it wouldn't be a lot of room, but we want to give that impression that it's a lot of room. You want to depersonalize. Listen, family photos are awesome, but again, you're not going to be living in the house. You need to put on glasses, buyer's glasses. You need to look at your home through the eyes of a buyer. You want them to feel welcome the minute they walk in. You want them to see themselves. So remove personal items. That could be family photos, that could be religious icons, that could be items honoring a particular sports team or something like that. You want to make it a very universally accepted feeling in your house. You want to focus on fresh. What does that mean? That means getting rid of musty or pet odors or anything like that. And I know that some people like candles, and that's okay, but certain buyers come in and they're like, what are they trying to hide with a candle? If you use a diffuser, or if you wipe down your sink with lemon and then stick it down in the garbage disposal, you just want something to smell fresh. You don't want to use a lot of sprays, because sometimes those can cause allergic reactions in buyers when they come in. Along with fresh, we want to hang new towels in the bathroom. And even if your towels that you use look nice, white new towels in the bathroom are always a great look. You want to remove the throw rugs. You want to make sure you hang, fresh towels in the kitchen, and remove all the things off of the countertop. Put them under, under the cabinet and so forth. And also make sure that your under the sink cabinet is clean and tidy as well, because they look everywhere. Your pantry, the same thing. Staging can be done completely on your own, just with tips and do-it-yourself suggestions, or a staging company can come in and give you a consultation and give you advice as to what you can do, or you can hire them to come in and bring accents and enhance what you currently have. Or lastly, staging companies will stage a vacant home. If they do stage a vacant home, or if they bring in items to stage, those items will be put up before you have photographs and then removed just a couple days before closing. So it will stay in there the entire time, so that if the buyer comes back, it looks exactly the same. We have lots of resources for you. If you have any questions about staging, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you. Thanks.